Welcome to Mixed Drinks. No, Mixed Feelings. Welcome to Mixed Feelings over Mixed Drinks. Welcome to Mixed Drinks over welcome. It's not going well. Welcome to Mixed Feelings over Mixed Drinks. Every good conversation has its key ingredient.
Just like every cocktail does.
Sometimes spicy, sometimes sweet.
And a little bit of the unexpected.
Always. So every now and then, Julie and I are going to be getting together, mixing it up, having some conversation. Cheers to the weekend, Julie.
I'll drink to that.
Welcome to episode 2 of Mixed Feelings over Mixed Drinks. Is that right, Julie?
Yeah.
I said it right? I'm Lily.
And I'm Julie.
It's my girl, Julie. We're mixing it up again this week. Mm-hmm. And Julie, I have a treat for you.
Okay, what's that?
My sister introduced me to this drink many years ago. Shout out to Betsaga. She introduced me to this drink called a Paloma. Have you heard of Paloma?
I haven't. I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
Okay. Oh, let me be your teacher.
Yeah.
So it is a grapefruit-based drink. Can you say grapefruit 3 times fast?
No.
Grapefruit.
Yes.
Well done. So it's grapefruit. Today we're going to use as our kind of booze of choice a vodka.
Yeah.
Lemon juice. Mm-hmm. Honey.
Yep. Sugar
For the rim.
Okay.
So simple.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I am taking a little break from drinking, so I'm going to make mine without the vodka. Okay. But still as refreshing, and I would say probably needs to be topped with a little bit of sparkling water probably.
So what would you use as an alternative?
I would not do anything for this one. Okay. Last time, I think we used kind of Stony as a place of, I can't remember, was it rum or something?
Whiskey.
Whiskey, exactly. But for this one, I would just say you just top it with some extra sparkling water.
All right.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to squeeze this grapefruit. Mm-hmm. I like to use the rind as garnish. So I've done some here, but because you are a grapefruit virgin, I wanted to show you how I do this. Watch and learn. So you just take a vegetable peeler.
Mind your eyes.
Thank you, Mom. And there you go. This is now a lovely little garnish. You can imagine how that might look
on the
coming out of the side of the thing. Mm-hmm. It smells good, right?
It smells good.
You actually kind of look like the grapefruit.
You're today.
So you came on brand. Okay, so we're gonna cut this baby up and we're gonna juice it.
Yeah. Do you want this?
Look at that.
Yeah, pink.
Oh, so pretty.
Gosh, that's juicy.
It's juicy like me.
It's juicy.
Juicy like Julie.
Juicy.
Okay, juicy. I feel like there's a song right there. We're waiting for the beat to drop right
notorious.
There. Okay, so now we're at the right amount because any more than this, it's a bit bitter.
Yeah, that's enough.
So since I'm not drinking, I will mix mine first, I think.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we're gonna add some lemon. So this is not citrus on citrus. Yes. Thank you for mentioning the bottle. This bottle is for honey wine in Ethiopia.
Yes.
Edge for all my people. And I was looking up what is this actual thing called, and all I found was flask. Edge, flask. So, but it's made for honey wine in Ethiopia, and it's a fermented honey beer, honey drink, and you drink it like this.
It's like Maratina.
I don't know what Maratina is. What's
Maratina?
Huh.
Sugar cane.
Oh.
The fermented.
Oh, I've never had. Okay. Maybe that's episode 3. How was your week? And this is a Monday that we're filming this. So how was your weekend?
It was restful.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was restful.
Doesn't always happen in a household that's as busy as yours.
Yeah, it was restful. Spent time with the children, went out a little bit.
Okay.
It was nice. The weather was good, apart from yesterday it rained.
Yes, the rains. We need the rains.
We do.
So now, there in front of you is honey.
Okay.
This is our sweetener. You were worried about sweetener.
Mm-hmm. And how much do I pour in?
Add in as much as you like. Like you said, this is juicy. We can actually taste a little bit of that. Taste that. We can see how bitter it is.
Not too bad.
It's pleasant. It's pleasant. Yeah. So I would say moderate honey. We can always add more, but you can't undo the honey. All bartenders, I'd like to apologize for what you're about to see. Don't be sad. These are novices. There it goes. Woo! I was really thinking we have to figure out how to make that work later. Okay, yes.
There we go.
Good. Looks pretty pretty. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad for a first-time Paloma maker that you are.
Learning.
And I've made them before, and I'm not faring as well as you. We're going to force that on there.
Here we go.
Some good Kenyan sugar that is like the size of small pebbles. It's a pebble Paloma, thanks to Kenyan sugar. Okay, that's good enough.
That'll do.
Not as pretty as the professionals would do, but actually I'm going to put mine in here. That is nice and dry. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Put it in here. This is so much better. Look at that. So much better.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got it. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Just cheers. We can just cheers with even empty glasses. Okay, so we put our glasses here. Bring your glass here. You're going to give me ice in here. So, like I said, we're going to put vodka in, but I don't want to put that in on mine. So let's just do the ice.
Blimey, these things are huge.
Did you say blimey?
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow. Guys, she's not from around here. Okay, so I'm going to pour mine in here.
Yeah.
Because I'm done. And I'm going to add my
garnish.
I'm going to put a little cut in here.
Yeah.
That's it. Garnish. And because I already did this, I believe in my heart this looks good. I believe. Okay, now for yours, we need to add a little more interesting stuff. So we add 1 shot, 2 shots. There's still a lot of liquid in here.
Yeah.
How much do you want in yours? Double or single?
Well, I suppose it's always good because we are 2, you know.
So, Santé. Cheers. All of that to you.
Cheers.
New Paloma babes right here. What do you think?
I like it.
It's good?
It's refreshing.
A lot of sugar on our lips.
A lot of sugar.
Oh, okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's talk about our feelings now that we got some mixed drinks. We got some mixed feelings, which will hopefully be less messy. Sitting down finally. Mixed drinks. You have a mixed feeling or two? That's the other part of this recipe.
No, but I think
we'll find one. I'm gonna find one. Don't you worry. Okay.
It's really
nice
tasty.
and tart. Yeah.
It's refreshing.
It is refreshing. It's also doing something in the back of my throat, but I'll let that go. So weekend was restful.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now the last quarter of 2023?
I can't believe it.
Chop,
I can't believe this year is more or less done.
It's crazy.
It's shocking.
I looked at an episode I'd done in April, and in that one I was like, I can't believe it's already April. Happy New Year, everyone. And I was like, hey, I was not even kidding. It was over.
Yeah.
Before it began.
The year is come to a close, but when you think about the year, how has it been?
You know, I'm one of those people who has a word for the year. Do you do that?
No.
You have a word? So I'm one of those people who have like a word for the year. So my word for this year was goodness.
Okay.
Because I had felt like all these other years before, I was always like strength, survival, thriving. I'm like, why are all of my words like basic human rights? You know, like let me find a word that's a little bit more joyful.
Yeah.
So my word was goodness. So I can say because that was my word and I was kind of looking for goodness intentionally and trying to create it. I also was like, let me create. I'm a joyful person. I enjoy, people gathering. And I just felt like after a long season of COVID and all that and family, ups and downs. So I have found goodness because that was my word. You know what I mean?
Would you change the word?
Definitely not. In fact, next year, I'm like, what is more outlandish than goodness? I feel like goodness was like a baby step towards a word that was like not a human right. So I'm like, maybe next year my word needs to be like.
If I had to pick a word now, I think I would choose grace.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Because that's what this year has been full of, or you were lacking it, or what?
I think probably a mixture of both. Maybe I need to allow myself more grace. Yeah.
So I think of you as such a graceful person.
Really?
You don't move through life hectic.
No.
We were talking earlier today about somebody we all know mutually, and we're like, oh, that person is so hectic.
Yeah.
You are literally the opposite side of that.
Yeah.
You move through life at your pace with calm. I want to say ease, but with calm.
With calm.
Which I equate with grace.
Yeah.
So maybe what does grace mean to you then?
I think it was allowing myself more time. I think over the summer it was hectic. I didn't feel graceful over the summer. I could have allowed more grace in the things that I did and how I operated a bit. I don't know, but maybe time was against me, I think. So that being calm and being graceful just didn't really flow in the way that I would have wanted it to.
Well, yeah, if you're feeling rushed, hurried, never enough. The grace is going to have a hard time fitting in there. Yeah,
it's out the window.
So you're going to hold on to grace from now to December?
Until December.
Okay, I'm going to check in with you on that, see how grace is going. Because I was, I was just thinking, in terms of these in front of us, if I think about trying to slow down, one of the ways I think I'm trying to, I haven't really committed to it, but I'm toying with it seriously. It's just like taking a break from alcohol for a few weeks, few months maybe, and just maybe waiting till the holidays, the New Year to really drink again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it seriously. I've never been big on alcohol. I didn't grow up with it in the house. Yeah. My parents never had it in the house. I didn't drink in high school. Imagine, I was one of those kids, if you grew up in the US during the 90s and 80s, you're only laughing. There was this big Just Say No movement, which I don't know if it existed anywhere else in the world. This was a product of the Reagan administration. And I was in all those clubs, Just Say No. So I got to high school and I didn't drink, never drank.
No peer pressure too?
I wasn't that popular in high school. Okay. So there were not that many peers to pressure
me. I find
me.
to believe.
Oh my gosh. Julie, teenage Lily was not the one.
Really?
I was an immigrant kid.
Yeah.
Trying to fit in constantly. I pleased all the teachers. All the teachers loved me, which means you can't have the teachers' love and the students' love. No. One will have to go.
You have to pick a side.
So I did a lot of things that made it appear as though I was popular, but I never got invited to a party in high school. Never.
No.
Never. And by never got invited to a party, let me clarify what that is. So in American school context, again, immigrant Ethiopian family.
Yes.
So I was never allowed to spend the night, Halloween trick-or-treating, all the social norms that happened. So at some point, people started to think, oh, you're just not allowed to have fun.
Yes.
Which was basically true. But in high school, there were the white people. They had their parties. I was not invited to them. A lot of them liked me, but I was not invited to their parties. Then there were the Black people, who I was in this weird in-between. I was very much had deep Black friendships, and that was my people I felt most comfortable with. Yeah. But I also really didn't get invited to those parties. And I think if I had been, I would have struggled to figure out how to get there and how to handle that with transport and all that with my parents. Yeah. So
too much to negotiate.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't grow up with a whole lot of alcohol culture. Now I get to college, I fixed that real quick. I fixed it right up. Right, so is that freshman year?
So I'm curious now, because was that just because you didn't have access to it, or weren't allowed access 100%. To that? Now it was like,
this is the problem in the US. You cannot
feast or famine.
21. Yeah, exactly. Feast or famine. 21 is the age. So people drink in high school, but it's a struggle. It's not like Kenya where you can get it, or even the rest of the world. Every single place in the world, I think, is 18 pretty much.
Yeah, UK's 18.
Yeah, some places I think are 16, I've heard. Anyway, so you get to college, and it's the alcohol culture in college in the United States is a significant problem. I would say it's an epidemic for sure. So I got to freshman year, I was like, turn it up. We're going all up all the time. Did not do well in school. I was on a full ride. I got a big fat F in calculus.
Oh my God.
Freshman year. Yep. Had to take that class again. That was not fun. Taking calculus again is not fun. But yeah, because I was having a good time. And then probably by sophomore year, I calmed down.
So you chose fun.
I chose fun. Yeah. So all that to say that, as I've gone in and out of adulthood, or not in and out, I guess I'm still in adulthood.
You are still very much
as I've gotten older.
Yeah,
alcohol has just kind of not been a big part of my life. Had kids, and actually having kids is when I probably started drinking more socially. After, not during. After I had not pregnant.
Not pregnant.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So I'm clear.
I get you.
And anyway, so now I'm just thinking, what role does it play in my life? And maybe I should take a break for a little bit. I don't know. Does that land with you some kind of way?
It does a little bit, but I'm in a sort of season of wanting to explore with different drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, to find out what's out there, find out what I really like, explore my palate a bit further.
Why is that? You didn't drink much at home?
I think whilst growing up, we didn't. My mom didn't. But same as in uni, that was now when I found spirits.
As in 40% proof.
That's it. Yeah, and then after I finished university, that's when I sort of left that behind. But having moved to Kenya I think my drinking has gone up probably 200-300%.
See, and that's actually why I'm slowing down a bit, because like you talk about spirits, I don't think I had vodka or gin or anything like that until I was honestly in my 30s.
Yeah, same.
In 30s. I was like,
my 20s.
Because it was beer in uni for a bit. Yeah. And I don't think I drank vodka and stuff. I remember there were these wine coolers.
Have ciders.
What are they called?
Cider.
Yes,
Black Snake.
We didn't have Black Snake. No, we had like, I'm forgetting the name, but they were wine coolers, essentially wine coolers. And then they made this kind of beer that had a little bit of fruity taste to it. But I think that was 8%, something like that. It wasn't that high.
It was like Alco Poppy.
Something like that. Like the new stuff, the Bear Claws. I'm seeing other stuff coming up now. But you said ciders.
Yeah.
That was kind of popular. But again, that was 8% maybe. Then I got to my 30s. I was like, oh, yeah, let me try and be sophisticated and have a vodka tonic or something. And I saw a meme recently that was like, when I was young, I thought coffee was the adult drink. Then I thought, oh no, vodka is the adult drink. And now I realize water is the adult drink. And so I feel like this is my water era. This is my water era. I've always liked water.
Until the end of the year.
Maybe till the end of the year. I just want to I agree. I think the culture that I have been in Kenya, and this is no fault of Kenya, I think I could have been anywhere. It's just a lot of it is around alcohol. And my friend group does not necessarily drink heavily either, necessarily at all. But I think just the culture in terms of parties, dinners, functions, it's like if it's free, I feel like I tend to drink more than I would than in my home. And my husband doesn't drink. Does Wilson drink?
No, he doesn't drink.
We're both married to teetotalers, which is a bit interesting.
But I like that.
I do too.
Yeah,
I always have a designated driver.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Because I think that it would become a challenge. I think you're both sort of negotiating your drinking whilst going out and stuff like that. It's just never been a thing.
It's not a thing for him at all. So as I think about the holidays coming up, I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to my commitment. I feel loose-ish. So my tomorrow is 6 months from my birthday, and I have this thing about dates. Like when I'm a Monday or the first of the month, whatever. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, tomorrow's 6 months. So maybe I should do like an experiment for 6 months just to see if I can do it.
To do it less until your birthday?
I don't know what I'm trying to do. That's the problem. I'm like, do I want to do it less? Do I want to cut it off? Because it's my favorite time of year. It's just all kinds of celebrations in the next few months. Yeah. But I'm just feeling like maybe I'll just try it. I do think I sleep better.
For sure.
And my skin looks a little bit better when I'm not drinking.
But I think age plays a great part in that as well.
Well, maybe for you. Sis, I'm good over here.
Because the older you get, you absorb alcohol 100%. In a very different way, especially things like red wine.
100%.
Yeah, the sugar content is just terrible. You just find yourself awake at night.
Yeah, exactly. And I cannot be one of those people, trying to find alternatives. Yeah. I'm like, let me just either drink or not drink. I don't need to find XYZ option,
I think everything in moderation is good.
Everything in moderation is a good principle for life. Agreed. Absolutely. It's easier to keep if you keep it that way than anything else. But what are you looking forward to as you look at the end of 2024? What's ahead for you?
23?
Oh my gosh, 23.
Gosh, you've rushed us into
so
next
sorry.
year's a special year, so please don't
let year for you. Should we tell the people why? No, okay, let's not tell them. Okay.
What am I looking forward to?
For between now and December 31.
I've got some trips lined up.
Okay. Where are you going?
Just to the coast and just being with family. Yeah. Preparing for my son to come back for the holidays. And my mum's arriving tomorrow. So just looking forward to seeing her. That's it.
Will she stay through?
I'm hoping so. She hasn't said. She hasn't.
You gotta hide the passport as soon as she arrives. Just tuck that thing away.
But she did say that she wants to be back in the UK for Christmas. So
in the cold?
I don't know.
No way.
So we'll see. So just spending time with family over that between now and Christmas, and obviously over Christmas and New Year, there's lots of birthdays. There'll be lots of celebrations. Too. Yeah.
Well, I think both of us are looking forward to a healthy, happy rest of the year, and I think I'm looking forward to our next episode, which will be Holiday 2.0. So come ready.
Christmas colors,
Christmas lights. This whole area is going to be transformed.
Wow.
I go hard on the holidays. Do you go hard on the holidays?
I do.
Do you go hard like
trees?
Me?
No.
Like I know it's 72 days till Christmas today. 72 days.
No.
Yeah.
We're
filming this October 16th, by the way, no matter where you see this. So I know how many days are by the time this, but I have a countdown. Me and my daughter, my youngest, counting down.
We put the tree up sort of maybe 3 days before Christmas. And then we're sort of doing
You're actually making me like have a reaction to this.
Who's taking it down? It's like,
nobody wants to do that.
No,
We're not talking about that. We're talking about getting the holiday spirit ASAP as possible.
Yeah, but I love Christmas
November
music
1.
and carols, and I love all of that, and movies. And,
Yeah. We do the whole thing. Yeah. We're going hard. Selam Hello is going in for the holidays this
I'm
year.
looking forward to it.
It's gonna be really fun. So next time, our drinks will be holiday themed.
Yep.
You'll be back.
I will be.
Cheers to the weekend, Julie.
I'll drink to that.